Welcome back folks to another episode of MLM from Ruined to Refreshed. PJ here, and on the forecourt you can see we've had delivered a Majorette Matra Simca Bagherra No.219. So let's get this model on the bench and see what we can do to give it a new lease of life. Catch you in a few. Cheers. So here we go folks, a Majorette Matra Simca Bagherra, made in France, No.219. I think this is 1/55th scale, and it's tatty, not a lot of moving parts on this. We have got a boot however that wants looking at and tidying up, and a bit of TLC. And I've already had this model apart and drilled and tapped it, so let's take the screw out and have a look what we've got inside. I've started to drill and tap models as soon as I pick them up. That way I don't forget to do it, basically, because I tend to clean them up, get them painted and realise I haven't drilled and tapped them. So that's the first priority now in these builds. And you've seen me drill and tap something before, so it's no biggie. Let's take the front off, or let's take the chassis off. We've got a plastic interior that's pretty grimy. We'll need to clean that up. What's interesting how this is connected, the steering column and part of the front end. Not seen it like that before, so that's new. How does it come off? Does it lift out? Oh, it's hooked into those two headlights, so we'll get that off and then hopefully it'll ease out. Yeah, there we go. So, washing and a new coat of black matte, I think. The plastic windscreen is grimy, wants washing and a good polish. Same with the hatch at the back. Obviously we need to strip the paint and a recoat. And then we've got these tyres and wheels and axles, and they've been badly affected by rust at some point. Something's got in there, like water or something. Anyway, let's see if we can ease this out. I do like the way Majorette did these chassis, and how they held the axles in. Makes it so much easier. Obviously that's going to need a good cleaning. Same with the wheels. You can hear the rust on it. It feels terrible when you can feel the rust on the axles. But we'll get them cleaned up with some emery cloth. And we might just polish this up. The Autosol really does a good job of polishing up these steel bases, but it's going to need a bit of treatment to clean some of this rust off first. So we'll give that a clean. So there we go folks, not an overly complicated model, but yeah, quite a bit of work that was doing, but nothing that we haven't done before. So I'll catch you when we dip the model into some caustic soda. And I've just noticed I think there's a bit of a bend on that A pillar there, so we might have to straighten that out a bit. We'll get that done as well. Yeah, fairly simple on this one, but should be quick, should be easy, and I'll catch you in a few. Cheers. Welcome back, folks, and you find us down here in the lab with our model, and we're going to put it in the caustic soda jar, cover it in hot water, wearing our PPE, and we'll put in our caustic soda. And then we're going to put our plastic parts into some washing up liquid. I'll give them a quick rinse over. If I can find them all. There's one other piece that I can't see. There we go. So we'll leave them to soak for a bit. Give the jar a quick stir. And then we'll join you back at the bench for wire brushing the body. I'll catch you in a few, folks. Cheers. Welcome back, folks, to this build update, and we're back at the bench with our Simca body, and let's give it a bit of a wire brushing and see what it comes up like. Well, I'll say that's not too bad. I'm going to give it a bit of polish with Autosol to get all the grease and grime off it. And there's a couple of bits around the posts that I need to get off with a pick. So I'll get that done. I've already done the chassis. I'm going to keep that as it is. It's polished up real nice. That's that done. I've got to polish the interiors, and I may or may not, I haven't decided yet. It's not in too bad a condition, this bumper and steering console, so we'll have a look at that. I've wire brushed the chassis clip and the wheels now move on the axles. They were rusted in place pretty much, so I'm going to give them a black wash and then put some silver paint on the hubs. So I'll put that to one side for a moment, swap over our accessory if I can find it. I did say autosol, I meant lamp doctor. A bit of lamp doctor on this plastic windscreen. Just rub it in a bit, because if you don't, it goes flying all over the place. Not too bad, this one. It's left a bit of a mark there with the dirt off the pad, I think. But we'll give that a wash now. This one, I don't think it's too bad at all. Okay, I'll just get a cloth, give them a rub over. It's not too bad at all. Okay, as I said, I will give them another washing up liquid to clean them up. And this, we need to get the paint off this post. Let's just swap back to the wire brush for a moment. There we go. That's all off. And then we're going to use a bit of autosol in the body. And I found this gives you just that extra bit of polishing. It gives me a good foundation for primer. Okay, we'll give that a wipe over as well. And there we go. Showed you a new pen. So, the next time you catch up with us, we'll be in the workshop and we'll be doing a bit of priming of the body. Not a complicated model, this one. Fairly quick to do. So, there you go folks. We'll catch you in the workshop. Cheers. Welcome back folks, and you find us down in the workshop with the body of our Simca, and we're going to give it a coat of white primer. There we go folks, not a lot to do on this one. Just excuse the noise from outside. So there we go, and we're back in about an hour to give it a top coat. So I'll catch you in a few folks. Cheers. Welcome back folks to our top coating session, and we're going to be going with Volkswagen Brilliant Orange. So let's see what this looks like. Yep, I think that'll be quite nice. So we'll give this a chance to dry, and we'll give it another couple of coats, and then we'll catch you back at the bench. So see you in a few folks. Cheers. Welcome back folks to this build update, and so what have we done? We've primed and top coated the body. I've also given it a coat of lacquer. We've cleaned up the interiors. I've given the console and bumper section a coat of black matte. The wheels have been re-silvered, and we've polished up the base. So it's assembly time really. So let's get this part done, and then we can send it back down to the forecourt. So the wheels in first. The clip on next. These are an absolute joy to put back together. We have to hook in the front bumper. Like so. The centre of the interior seats sit on two little pins, so that's all good. The hatchback or boot sits on two little studs inside. Pop the windscreen back in. And what I'm going to try and do is just grip the interior windscreen from the outside. Just want to put it all back together. And of course it starts to come to pieces on me. Okay, there we go. Let me just grab this off screen for a moment. And there's a tongue to go into a little recess in the back of the body. We'll just slot that in. Slot it in, he says. And there she goes. And finally, we put in our screw. And there we go. A sympathetic refresh on this one, I think. I was going to add some details to it, but having looked at it online, this is how it looked when it first came out. And yeah, I think it's a vast improvement on what it was. A little bit of overspray there. Let's just get that off, just to trim it up. And even the bonnet looks better for having a spray of matte black. Pleased with this one, fairly simple. So we'll stick it on the turntable and then we'll deliver it back down to the forecourt. Catch you in a few. Cheers. So here we go, folks, with the reveal of our Majorette Matra Simca Bagherra. Enjoyed doing this one. Fairly simple model. It's had a top coat, the bonnet's been resprayed matte black, we've resilvered the wheels and polished the interior windscreen. So enjoyed doing this one. Got a real appreciation for these Majorettes just lately, and yeah, happy. She looks quite sweet. So thanks as always to everybody who's subscribed to the channel. Thanks to all those who support me on Facebook. Come and join us. You can find us at Midlife Models on Facebook. You can find us at Midlife Models on YouTube. So let's get this Majorette Simca Bagherra delivered down to the MLM headquarters forecourt, ready for the client to collect. I'll catch you in a few. Cheers. So here we go, folks. Our Simca has been delivered to the MLM headquarters forecourt, ready for collection by the client. And as you can see, we're decked out, ready for the October Paint It Pink challenge that we are doing in collaboration with the Four Horsemen and the Three Blind Mice. And on behalf of the Beefeaters, myself, George, Martin, Paul and Juan, we'd like to thank all the people that have come forward asking if they can take part. And we'll be looking forward to seeing everybody else's build. So there you go, folks. This one's been a sweet little refresh, and my thanks as always to those that have subscribed, joined us on the Facebook community. You can find us at Midlife Models, and those that support us and have subscribed to the YouTube channel, which you can also find at Midlife Models. So take care, stay safe, give us a like, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.